Hey people, welcome to 22 YardSpectator, your ghost of channel to means deep dive cricket analysis. So we are back with another episode of this T20 World Cup 2026 held in Sri Lanka and India series. So in this video we will be talking about the Super 8 scenarios, like what teams qualified and how they will perform and how they need to perform, and where the matches will be played and so on. So I'm not going to discuss matches which happened after the previous video because few have the relevance, few think so. I'm not judging them, but they literally don't have any thing to do with Super 8. So first I'll talk about Super 8. At last I'll say about matches. So now let us talk about Group 1 in Super 8s, which is India, Zimbabwe, West Indies and South Africa. Group B is New Zealand, Sri Lanka, Pakistan and England. So Group A will play all their Super 8 matches in India. Group B will play all their Super 8 matches in Sri Lanka. And one semi-final will happen in India. The second semi-final will happen either in Colombo or Kolkata. Everything depends upon Pakistan qualifying or not. So let us start with individual teams. So first, if you see Group A, this is a blaster team because all the teams which haven't lost even a single match are playing in this group. Like India won all four out of four. South Africa won 4 out of 4, West Indies won 4 out of 4, Zimbabwe won 4 of 3, and one match was abandoned due to rain. And that was also against Ireland, so they would have won easily the amount of form they have. So let us start with India in this group. India, if you see, they have playing a decent cricket, like not as people expected them to play, like hitting 270 to 80 runs, which is not at all possible in this World Cup series because the conditions are like that and the World Cup pressure, anyone is failing at any time. Their only concern is, as of now, I think so, it's Abhishek Sharma who got 3 ducks in a row in group stage. But I don't think so. The Indian team will worry about him because Virat Kohli also had a similar phase in 2024 T20 World Cup held in West Indies and USA. So I'm not hinting him to Virat Kohli because both play at a similar position, opening slot. So I think so he will get back to runs until and before final semi-final. I think so he'll give one big innings. I think so it might come against West Indies, I'm hoping. South Africa, I think so, will plan better against him still. I think so. Zimbabwe, I'm not sure because we are playing. Indian team is playing against Zimbabwe in Chennai, so I might sound difficult, but it will be challenging for both the teams there. So Indian middle order Surya Tilak intent a bit question, but until and unless they are winning, nobody talks about it and think so they will improve and they'll know the conditions and they'll play. So the next is whether playing means last match they played Washington Sundar or Akshar Patel just to give him a game match. So I think so Akshar Patel only will continue to them until and unless they travel Sri Lanka. I think so it will be only 2 spinners playing, that Varun and Akshar Patel, and 3 fast bowlers, Bumrah, Arshdeep and Pandya, with Dubey being as a floater in bowling. He's also doing decent, and while batting his magnificent shots are so amazing. So India will take on South Africa in Ahmedabad. Yeah, that's it. So South Africa has also won all 4 matches. Their opening is also decent, but Quinton de Kock hasn't got yet century innings still. And Devald Brevis is still a concern for them. He'll hit 20-30 runs and afterwards he'll just flies the ball and he'll give an easy catch to fielder. and their Corbin Bosch is on bowling fantastically for South Africa. Then Marco Jansen, Rabada is a bit concerned who is not getting wickets, but going forward they might get wicket. Think so. The India match with South Africa will be so intense because South Africa lost against them in last final, where they lost by just 13-30. That from that stage they lost. I think so. They're pumped up this time. I don't know what's cooking in the camp, but I think so. It will be exciting to watch the match. And their bowling is also good, but I'm concerned about their spin bowling as well. Still, I want Eden Markram to roll his arms for at least 2 to 3 overs. He is a good bowler actually. Then let us talk regarding West Indies. They are playing a outstanding cricket under Darren Sammy. So their opening, I think so, one or the other day it will cost them the game for sure because they aren't that consistent. Shai Hope recently got inning runs. I think so they should be good, but I'm worried about that one slot that is Roston Chase playing a slow innings at number 4. I think so. He should pace up his innings, then it would be good to go. Their bowling is outstanding, like Romario Shepherd is there. Romario Shepherd will come at a right time. He'll bowl just 2 overs and he'll get that one important wicket and he'll just leave. And their spinner Akil Hussain and Gurkesh Mote both are outstanding on Indian conditions, especially. And now, if you take talk on their fast bowling, Jason Holder is doing good also there. So yeah, team looks good only. Zimbabwe man, they're outstanding this season. No one expected them to come Super 8 by winning 4 without losing a match actually. I still consider it as a 4 on 4 win, but on records it's only 3 win, 0 loss. But they played a magnificent cricket in Sri Lanka. I hope so. They continue to do. They will be under pressure for sure, but they should take one game at a time and do. Their openers Ben Bennett is outstanding. Then Sikandar Raza is getting runs. I want to give a special mention to Sikandar Raza. At the age of 39-40, he is leading the team from long time. They are having hopes on him. The country has hopes on him. They are giving their best in every game. Their bowlers, Blessing Mozaravani and all are going outstanding. Nagaravara, all are doing very, very, very well. I think so. They will surprise any two teams in this. I want them to reach a semi-final. I want to reach them to final, but they need to play very, very, very competitive cricket on Indian pitches, which are dead opposite of Sri Lankan pitches, I would say. And the bowling attack which South Africa, India, West Indies hold, they played a good bowling attack against Sri Lanka as well. So they will be and they'll get a good confidence, but I want them to carry forward it properly and guide themselves throughout this tournament and surprise everyone by doing some crazy stuff. Not like Nepal, like losing from a good position. I'm not blaming Nepal as well, but yeah, so I think so. Zimbabwe will do better here. They recently won match against Sri Lanka also, man. They're absolutely stunning. Where Sikandar Raza was player of the match. So now let us talk regarding Group 2. New Zealand. New Zealand has having a great camp. Their openers will struggle a little bit in Sri Lanka. Their Rachin Ravindra and Daryl Mitchell's innings will become very, very, very crucial because Daryl Mitchell has he's a very experienced guy in Indian conditions and subcontinent conditions in Asia. So I think so. These two will play a crucial role there, and while Finn Allen, Tim Seifert should continue their natural game, I would say because the spinners in Pakistan would trouble them. Sri Lanka will trouble them. England, I don't think so. They will trouble New Zealand that much. Yeah, New Zealand should have a great camp, and I don't know whom they will play as a third spinner. I think so. Ish Sodhi will come, but at which place, I'm still unsure. So now let us talk regarding England. England is having a decent camp, but everyone should be worried, and there is a threat in that batting lineup, that is opening openers of England. Phil Salt and Josh Butler hasn't given a great partnership till now. Like in 30 balls, 70, 80 runs, 40 balls, 45 or 50 balls, 100. That hasn't come still. This is the same team which has hit 300 also. But in Sri Lanka, crossing 175 is the biggest achievement there. So I think so. Openers will be threat to two matches for sure for opponents, but I think so they should negotiate properly. Then Tom Batten will become crucial. Jacob Vettel, I don't know how he'll respond on spinning track, but I'm worried about Brook playing at 5 in spinning track because he will come to bat in middle overs, and there being Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and New Zealand, because all three will bring spin against him. Like Pakistan has Usman Tariq, Nawaz, and Shadab, and Sri Lanka is having so good spinners only, Tikshana and all. Think so they will trouble in England batsmen for sure. Yeah, but I think so England will face heavy problems in Sri Lanka for sure while playing. So now their bowling is decent, but spin bowling, they have Dawson in the team. He will be playing for sure. But Jofra Archer will become good for them in Super going forward Super 8. I would say he won't be expensive as he was in Indian conditions. He will become crucial there. He'll bring his experience too. Now let us talk regarding Pakistan. Pakistan had a not so bad camp this season. I would say their whatever they are standing in, their bowlers have fought them on Sri Lankan pitches as they played all their matches there only. So yeah, I think so that would happen, and I'm not wrong, but their middle order is still a concern to everyone. Like Babar Azam was not sent to a batting previous match. I saw Salman Aga was also frustrated. He himself also is not getting that runs. Shaib Zada Farhan is on great form, but against on a big matches he fails to deliver. I have seen his trend. That's what I'm saying. And Sam Ayub, like literally, he'll give up, I think, so on big stages. I'm not judging him, but I saw the previous record against India also, both failed miserably. Then number three is Salman Aga. I think so. They should bench Babar Azam if they don't trust him, and bring back Fakhar Zaman into the team, and bring back Naseem Shah instead of as a fast bowler in the team. That would be great for them actually, and the spinners are doing good job for them. Like Usman Tariq's action is a bit concerned, but as that pause is just a part of his action, I would say it's accepted. No batsman can challenge it. They need to play only, and this thing. Sam Ayub is also doing great as a spinner. So yeah. Then I want to give a special mention. Nawaz is not getting wickets. He is bowling economically. Then their fast bowler is also fast bowling department is very poor on Sri Lankan conditions. They are not bringing any variations. They just think to clock 140 plus. That's what I told. Bring back Naseem Shah into the team, and if he is not has sustaining any niggles over there. So now let us talk regarding the another host country. Finally, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is having an outstanding camp. The support staff, Sanat Jaisurya, Lasit Malinga, Vikram Rathore, previous Indian team batting coach. This team is outstanding. Their middle order is like very good. Their openers like Patum Nisanka is in a great red hot form. I want to if Khosal Pereira also starts getting his runs, they'll be like a beast team. And their middle order Kosal Mendes, Dasun Chanaka, Pawan Ratnayake, they are outstanding. And while finish the innings, they have Kamindu Mendes. Their batting is completely sorted. I would say bowling is still outstanding. They have two big blows like Wanindu Hasranga and Matisha Patirana. Their great bowlers have been have been ruled out of the tournament. I didn't want them to have injuries, but Patirana had an hamstring injury. Wanindu Hasranga also sustained an injury. So I think so. This was the case with Sri Lanka, but their bowling is still doing great. And though they are playing still in Sri Lankan conditions, they are the beast there. They can beat any team in that conditions. So yeah, that's it from Group B. I have discussed regarding all 8 teams. Now the matches start from tomorrow. Super 8 matches. So yeah, I'm not talking about schedule because it will be a long stretch. The only big surprises here are Zimbabwe coming in over Australia. Australia will play a match tonight against Oman, but has no relevance at all. So yeah, my predictions part now. So difficult to say, but from Group A, all teams are good. I would say India and South Africa will come forward. I'm for sure this is going to happen for semi-finals. Group B, I would say I'm unsure about England's batting. If I had a proper surety against them, how they're going to respond in Sri Lankan pitches, I would get a clear clarity. But I would say from Group B, it will be Sri Lanka and New Zealand. I'm not going with England just because only one factor their spin bowling, how they will give revolutions, and their fast bowling doesn't clock with that two variations apart from slower ones. But I would not be surprised if they make it to semi-finals. I'm feeling low on Zimbabwe, West Indies, Pakistan, and England just because West Indies I think so they can make still, but I don't think so they can win 2 matches against India and South Africa. That's what the reason I'm saying them. I want Zimbabwe to perform well as well. I want them to prove me wrong. I mean, as they proved in league stage also. So yeah, that's it. We'll discuss regarding the remaining matches going forward, like Super 8 matches. Again, we'll be making videos and uploading over here. So we'll talk regarding the matches which which held after Canada and New Zealand, which was the last matches we discussed. So after that match, it was Ireland and Zimbabwe, which got abandoned from where Australia was been ruled out and Zimbabwe was been qualified. Scotland, Nepal for sure they won by 7 wickets. UAE versus where Dipinder Singh Aire was player of the matches. USA versus South Africa. South Africa won by 6 wickets. Corbin Bosch was player of the match. Pakistan versus Namibia. Pakistan won by 10 wicket. No, sorry. 1 or 2 runs, sorry. Where Shaib Zada Farhan was player of the match, where Usman Tariq took 4 wickets, Shadab Khan took 3 wickets. India versus Netherlands, India won by 17 runs, where Dubey was player of the match. Varun and Bumrah. Varun did a decent job by taking 3 wickets. Bumrah too did a great job on that day. And yesterday's match, if you see, then Zimbabwe beat Sri Lanka also. Then Afghanistan versus Canada, I think so. Yeah, Afghanistan versus Canada, where Ibrahim Sadran hit 95 runs of once in 160 around on 160 odd strike rate. These runs are literally in veins now because no issue, man, no use at all. Because the time when you had to deliver against South Africa and New Zealand, you failed to. Now Afghanistan won't get that sympathy they used to get in 2019, 2015, 2023 World Cup, because they are established, experienced team now. They play across the world, all the T20s, most of their players. So, not. I'm worried about Afghanistan. They should not lose any winning side team. So, this World Cup costed them by their mistakes only, I would say. Yeah, that's it. I think so. From my matches we would have missed out. So sorry for them. Yeah, keep following my channel for further more updates on the World Cup series and furthermore and far beyond this World Cup too. So yeah, so thank you so much for being till the end of the video. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a nice day. Thank you. This is your 22 Yard Spectator signing off.